The House of Representatives officially taking up H.R. 2, the 2018 Farm Bill, on Wednesday, led in the charge by the chairman of the House Agriculture Committee, Mike Conaway of Texas.
Mr. Chairman, the global market is awash with high and rising foreign subsidies, tariffs, non-tariff trade barriers, and these are hurting American farmers and ranchers. So what do we do about that? We heed the call of the President of the United States and the Secretary of Agriculture to pass this farm bill. This farm bill is not a cure for all that ails rural America and our farmers and ranchers. But this farm bill does provide a safety net to see them through the hard times. For my colleagues interested in the budgetary impacts of this farm bill, H.R. 2 keeps faith with taxpayers, with CBO now projecting more than $112 billion in savings, nearly 5 times what was pledged back in 2014. There are many other aspects of this farm bill, but I'll just briefly touch on 3. First, Secretary Perdue has shown great leadership on 2 particular issues that are extremely important to rural America. The opioid epidemic that is ravaging rural America needs an aggressive, effective response. And the lack of broadband in many parts of rural America put farmers and ranchers and rural communities at a terrible disadvantage. The Secretary is determined to tackle these problems and has asked for the tools he needs to make it happen. This farm bill provides those tools. And second, it's no secret that we do not have a bipartisan farm bill process at this moment, and that I deeply regret. Ultimately, Democrats and Republicans chose to agree to disagree on the question of whether work-capable adults should work or get free job training for 20 hours per week in order to be eligible for SNAP. I respect my colleagues on the other side of the aisle, but I do want to be clear about something. This farm bill in no way, shape, or form disrespects Americans who depend on SNAP. To the contrary, the Farm Bill keeps faith with SNAP beneficiaries, providing needed benefits and something more, the dignity that comes with work and the promise of a better life and a better life that jobs brings. I want these Americans to realize the American dream. Finally, in closing, I want to note that there is a cottage industry in this town that is determined to defeat this Farm Bill. They want this House to ignore the realities of Mother Nature and the predatory trade practices of foreign countries and turn our back on farm and ranch families struggling to hang on in the face of these hard times. Mr. Chairman, that should not happen on our watch. I urge my colleagues to stand by the hardworking families that put food on our tables and clothes on our backs and still live every day by the values that made this country truly great. Let's stand up for rural America. Let's pass this farm bill, and I reserve the balance of my time.
Chairman reserves. The gentleman from Minnesota.
Now, debate is expected to continue over the next couple of days. And again, Conaway will be relying on only Republicans to pass this bill out of the House after the Democrats have lined up completely in opposition. With another Ag News update, I'm Tony St. James.